Hello, welcome to another episode of the Electric Norwegian, which is now the Electric Norwegian's traveling blog. So this is day 3. We just left the campsite. We arrived yesterday at 47%, which was spot on what the nav said we should arrive with. So even a bit of spirited driving, it wasn't affected very much by, which is a good thing. So
during the night it has lost 2%?
Yeah. It's 11 degrees, so it's getting colder the further north we go. But the campsite was okay. A bit of electrical issues, but nothing major. I mean, we arrived so late, we're just gonna sleep. Mostly. And but of course this is the land of the midnight sun. That means that it's about this light. Well, it just doesn't go any much darker than this really, even in the night time. And the curtains were white, so you know, you woke up in the morning and you couldn't sleep again because of the lights. That's really brilliant design. Anyway, we are going to do the RANA supercharger, and we will arrive there with 17%.
It will be less because we're first going to Elkjøp and
yeah, I need an adapter to
breakfast.
Yes, food and an adapter to the MacBook because I forgot one, so I need to transfer some files and stuff.
And then we're going back a little bit, some meters, and charge at the supercharger. And after that we are going over a beautiful mountain called Saltfjellet, and I'm so looking forward to that. And from there to the next supercharger after RANA will be INNHAVET. And the campsite tonight at Ballangen, they have a Tesla destination charger.
Yay! Free power for everyone.
So, free good power. Yeah. Not this slow that we got on the at the hotel.
No, but you know, power is power. I don't really care as long as I can shove it in there. I'm fine.
Yeah, but if you can get full battery,
yes, of course, that is the best.
Night it's better.
Clearly, at least on over here where you have, we're doing pretty long distances. So far we've covered 939 kilometers. We used 154 kilowatt hours, or that's what the car reports. I think it probably used way beyond 200 if you count in heat loss and shit. The average consumption is 164, which isn't bad actually. It's been a bit up and down the mountains, so it's not as low as it could have been if it's been flatter. But that's half the fun of this, is all the mountains. So yeah, that's just a quick morning report. Now onwards to RANA. So there we are at the RANA supercharger. Now we're gonna have some lunch, or breakfast I guess it is. And I have some video to move around and set up some stuff, do some work. It's 15 degrees in sunshine actually, it's very nice.
Yeah, finally the sun is here.
Yeah. And
after
was a bit grey yesterday. The
Yeah.
last half of yesterday was pretty grey.
Yeah.
It's gonna take us, come on, do your thing, car. 4.5 hours to go, 291 kilometers. That's what I said yesterday. It's not the distances that kill you in this country, it's the travel times. Because everything takes so long. But of course, one thing I don't mention with this car is range, because it really isn't a problem. And now I have to eat my lunch before the car is done charging. There's a now we're about to cross the Saltfjell mountain. We just passed the last gas station, I think.
Yeah.
It's funny because part of this road is new. When I drove here 5 years ago, there was a sign that said last gas station before the mountain. I just love that thing. It's the kind of thing you see in American movies, like, you know, last chance before never and all that stuff. Now the sign was gone. The petrol station is still there, but the sign is gone, sadly. So, this is it then. And it's 12 degrees outside, but that's actually not bad. It's not raining, which is a surprise. Most times when you pass a mountain, it is raining. I say it again, people, welcome to Norway. This is the main European highway. Actually, it goes from Norway to Rome or something. And it goes right through the city center. I mean, there's like no modern city has it like this, because you try to put the roads around. But you're in the north, so development goes slow here, at least in that respect. Now we have still an hour and a half till we get to the supercharger at INNHAVET. The average on since last charge is 156. The average since we left the mountain is 119 because of the ridiculous amount of regen you get going downhill. I haven't touched the brakes apart from maybe 2 times. You know, it's brilliant using an electric car going over a mountain. I've been more worried about some of the recreational vehicles that's coming up behind me, and you have to brake, man. And you know, they do eventually, though.
What is it? 1.5 hours till we are at INNHAVET?
Yeah.
A short stop there, I think, because it's not. I don't think we need very much power to get to Ballangen.
No, they had a station charger.
Yeah.
Okay, then it doesn't really matter if you drive with 50 or 5 or whatever.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see.
One of the biggest acts in the city. He meets his wife, pianist and singer.
So then we're on the other side of a mountain. Sort of. Just come off the ferry.
Nice crossing.
It's not a nice crossing. Look at this place. I mean, it's just wow. Wow. Voice control or voice commands. I've been using them more and more lately, and on this trip I've been using almost exclusively voice commands without going anywhere. Supercharging or even just charging, because you say blah blah and it gives you not only superchargers, it also gives you Fortum and other alternatives. If there's a other quick charger nearby where you tell it to go. And then it also works if you give. Say you want to go to the closest electric.
Closest bakery.
Yeah, bakery. You just say navigate to closest bakery, and it does that, and it works, and it's just all these little things you really need in a car, particularly maybe on travel. It does that for you, and it really has become very brilliant. Because unlike Google, you can't ask it to tell you the weather, because you can ask, but you won't get an answer. But you know, it really has become very reliable.
It's two things we have used it. It's finding superchargers and finding campsites.
Yeah,
The destinations for today, for that day. And it finds it has no problems finding either one of the camping.
I've been a bit worried about the pronunciation, and there's a lot of strange names, especially in Norwegian. It can, you know, sometimes things can be difficult to comprehend. It hasn't missed anything yet, I think. And it's so sensitive that if you activate it and then someone else talks to you, it will react on whatever that other person is saying, so you end up in some strange places sometimes.
And a funny thing about the signs here up in north, and especially here in Nordland and Trofors-Ballangen, the signs, the signs that says either what tunnel you're driving into or what place you're driving into, it's spelled in both Norwegian and in Sami.
Yeah, that's quite fun.
So they have included the Sami people.
They've been neglected for so long that I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, Sami. By the way, Sami. Tomorrow we're going to Tromsø, and we'll stop by this Sami shop that's on the way in Lavo. Oh my God! What? Wow!
What a sight!
Neither of us has been this far north with cars, so
I know this northern point we passed 700 kilometers ago or something.
yeah.
No, I'm lying. So at least
200.
Yeah, around, okay.
FAUSKE.
Yeah. This is just, you just round the corner and you get this. That's just crazy. I haven't been to Switzerland, and I know the Alps is, you know, but I think the nature in the north is probably unlike anything else. The nature in the west can be a bit Alp-like, but this is just so naked and so brutal. I think we'll just cue the music and let you enjoy the view.
Hardin then later forms his first band, the Hot Five. Armstrong starts scatting and becomes one of the earliest artists to record the new singing style of the song Heebie-Jeebies in 1926.
So here we are then, at the Ballangen camping.
Yes.
If we look tired, it's because we are. We had I fixed the technical issues, by the way. I just finished editing up it's rendering. If you hear a noise, it's just the MacBook rendering yesterday's trip, and we're guessing it between 7 and 10 hours. We used around 11.
Yeah, 10.5.
But about some of that were stops. If you just drive if you drive directly, then it's between 7 and 10 is reasonable, and we probably would have run closer to 10 hours.
Yeah, it's depending on the ferry.
Yeah. How do you sum up today's journey?
Magnificent.
I agree. It's normally a word.
When we drove the ferry in Kjøpsvik and drove the 50 kilometers here, the mountains, they just went to the sky.
It's probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever come across.
Yeah. So I'm glad I chose that we went that way.
Yeah. There's 2 ferries you can take. Both of them get you here.
If you take the Bognes Skarberget ferry, that is the shortest. You drive by the fjord.
I'm sure that's a great journey as well. I haven't done that one.
But if you take the drag to Kjøpsvik, that we chose today, it's a longer trip, longer ferry crossing, but the road from Kjøpsvik takes you inside some beautiful scenery.
I've seen it on television, but to be there, you just have to experience it, really. It's been a long journey. When we arrived, I was at least tired. Not so much because of the car. We had a long day, tired. Yesterday we had. It doesn't come so much across on the video because some of the video was messed up, and so I dropped it. But we had the part yesterday where it was really. The weather was bad and the traffic was awful. It just was a grind. It wore you down, and then you had the last few hours yesterday was okay. But today has just been a very good day. The weather has been brilliant. There was some snow over the
rain.
Rain over the Saltfield Mountains. There's always rain over mountains, so that's nothing new.
No. Except for that, it has been very nice weather. And tomorrow it's the forecast is brilliant.
Yeah. And
at home, tomorrow they have said that it will be rain and 15 degrees. But in Tromsø, where we're going tomorrow, there will be 20 degrees and sun.
Yeah.
Here it's sun every day. But
we've now gone from Trøndelag all the way pretty far north.
We have crossed Nordland County in one day.
Yeah. That's 520 or 50 kilometers or something like that.
570.
Yeah, around there. So we started off. We had 2 chargers. We had 2 chargings today. We had one in RANA, and then we had a very short one on a Fortum charger, no less. I know that you didn't see that, but when we left, there was a queue there on the Tesla charger there in because we need the short. I had to stop anyway because I had to go to the toilet. And the car, we need just a little bit of power because here they have a destination charger. That's a top tip for you. It's now charging. So I just needed to be sure to get there. Could use the Tesla charger. By the time I was done at the toilet and came back to the car, we just left.
We were a little bit. Then we were in a bit of a hurry also because we
had to get the ferry.
Yeah.
I had a ferry to catch. But point is that I was gone maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people.
10-15 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of people at the petrol station, limited toilets. notice there's a lot of people traveling. It's very much depending on when on the day. But if you're around afternoon time, it can be full. So we had actually a queue on a Tesla on the supercharger. But from the time we came to we left, that queue was almost disappeared.
Yeah.
And I must say, electric cars and mountains are perfect because you have plenty of power going up. And going down, I haven't touched, apart from a few drive-bys I've done, simply just going past slow traffic. Because you accumulate speed so quickly, I want to go past them and then you have to brake. But apart from that, even in 10-15 degrees straight down a mountain, I don't use the brakes. It all is done on the regen. So as you can see on the power graph, it's been going like this. It's just fantastic. I've been more worried about the recreational vehicles and all that coming behind me in the steepest mountains going downhill. Because I think if your brakes go, then I'm fucked because you're gonna crash into me. If the people in front of me, that's the problem, because then I have to stop, and that I can't stop. It's fantastic. There's no gearbox to worry about, there's no brakes to worry about, because you don't use your brakes very much. So you always have plenty of stopping power.
But I have to say one thing, the car should have some sort of peeping, some sort of a little sound when you're going, for example, on a campsite like this, so you don't run over a kid or something.
This is a very big campsite, family campsite. It's a great place, full of people and kids and families. So when we run from both to and also from the cabin and both into the restaurant where the destination charger is, there's lots of kids who are scrambling all over the place. So that's one of two places I maybe miss kind of a sound. But I don't think it would matter, because I don't think people would notice.
No. You experienced something at the Polar Circle.
Yeah, we were at the Polar, the Arctic Circle today, which isn't at the Arctic Circle, but that's a different matter. Going over the mountains is always fantastic, particularly mountains like that, because it's not big, it's not steep, it's more up and then flat and then going down again. You have also there, we have a monument to the war, because the Germans burned everything. Everything where we are now, the whole north just burned down when they evacuated, and the Soviets kind of saved them. They came in from the north and got rid of the Germans. So it's a big monument there. So I had a fantastic day today. It was just, everything was nice. The traffic, the weather,
and the burger.
And the burger, it's the best burger. It genuinely really is a very good burger. The aioli and the stuff, it's not your average burger. It's really nice. So I recommend this campsite. If you need power, they have that too. They have 2 destination chargers, at least for now.
Yes, and inside in Ballangen city center, they have Contact have fast charger.
Okay, that's nice. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe. I know these videos are getting longer, and I had some technical issues yesterday. That's why yesterday's video is what it is. And please subscribe if you like the channel and watch a lot of it, because it does help the channel to grow after all. And we will continue tomorrow, so we'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye bye.